Good morning. So I thought I should do a quick update on how things have been going for me. As you know, I had the toe infection thing that happened a wee while back. Then, as I was just starting to get over that and just starting to exercise a bit again, I caught COVID, and that resulted in quite a long period of breathlessness. So once again, the exercise wasn't a thing. As a result, I have been eating the wrong things and I have put on another 10 kg. I have now stopped eating the wrong things, mostly. There is the odd whoopsie on that front. And I'm losing weight again, put on weight this week, but then I'm putting that down to doing the small intestinal bacterial overgrowth breath testing, which resulted in basically needing to use, or drink, I should say, a huge glass of glucose and water. And there was a lot of glucose in that water. So as a result of that, and the fact that after that I went to the supermarket because I was absolutely freaking starving, because you can't eat anything beforehand, and I bought the wrong things. And I ate the wrong things, so yep, I put on some of the weight that I'd lost. Now, on top of that, I have now come down with something else. Whatever it is, it's relatively mild, but it's probably because of what's left over from COVID, increased the breathlessness issues. So I am taking an inhaler for that at the moment. You can probably also hear a bit that I'm a little bit bunged up in the back of the throat. So once again, not too much exercise at the moment. I am changing what I'm doing from Chloe Ting though. I'm going to be trying out Lucy Wyndham Reed, mainly because she does a bunch of things on that are specially designed for women in menopause. And that, of course, is me, because surgical menopause is still menopause, and I'm about the age where I would be getting menopause anyway. So I'm going to be doing some of hers. They're actually quite quick. A lot of compound movements in them from what I can see, which is a good thing. And to that, I am going to be adding weight workouts because I've got the weights. Got plenty of hand weights. I've got a convertible one which does kettlebells, proper barbell, and just the free hand weight as well. I still have to unwrap it, or unpack it rather. I bought it for us for Christmas, and because of the fact that my husband can't use them at the moment due to his surgical recovery, and the fact that I've been doing the other things with various diseases and unwellness and so on, they haven't yet been unwrapped from their box. So I've got to get around to doing that. Now, you might think from listening to all that I haven't actually been getting any exercise at all during this time. That is actually not true. What I have been doing is gardening, and a bucket load of it. So we've cleared out 2 large areas which had a lot of weeds in them, and we're continuing to basically clear those each weekend. So new weeds that come up get pulled out. We've put up 2 raised beds and filled those. So there's a fair amount of work involved in that, and I've started work on clearing another bed, the one that's in front of our dining room window. I can't do it all yet because at the moment it's summer, and there are 2 plants in particular in there that the bees are going absolutely nuts over. So there's the catnip, and it is nip, not mint, which the bees love, and there's also oregano, which they also love, because both of those are flowering, and those have just started flowering just as the borage has finished flowering. So I haven't really had a chance to get in there and clear it because basically that bed is covered in bees. As well as that, I have also finally managed to put together our deck swing. So I'm going to come out and show you that. So hopefully you can see. So that is actually mostly for my son, as part of his self-regulation with his autism. Sorry about the light there. And we've also spent some time putting together a big beastie out there that you can see. So that's a 14-foot trampoline, which is also for self-regulation for my son. And he's actually quite enjoying that. He's been on it a few times. I am planning on getting on it myself, because of course bouncing is also good. So, and I have been cycling a bit as well, not as much as I wanted to. So the next week, obviously I've got to get over whatever this is. GP reckon it might be more of the post-COVID thing, but considering I've been hearing my youngest clearing his throat a lot this week as well, that sort of says to me, okay, maybe it is actually a bug. And it came on suddenly, so that's saying bug to me as well. So yeah, there's that. Once I've got over this, then the next thing up is colonoscopy, and then I can really start doubling down and working on my health. So yeah. Anyhow, the workout that I am planning on doing today is Lucy Wyndham Reid's menopause 4-minute workout. Lose menopause weight gain with this daily 4-minute workout for women. The idea is that you don't actually have to stop working out. You know, like you can do it every single day. It's only, as I said, 4 minutes, but let's see how it goes, and we'll see how it works out for the fact that I've got the mini cold, whatever it is.
And within this 4-minute workout that I recommend that you do to increase your metabolism, I'm also going to give you some tips on how to prevent weight gain through the menopause. So simply, we are going to be doing 4 moves, each move we do for 1 minute. These are multi-compound moves. They're going to be increasing your metabolism and toning you up, as simple as that. I'm going to go through the whole workout with you, and as a trainer with over 25 years experience, I know how to get you amazing results. So we're going to start with the first move, and we're just going to go straight into it. You will get a 10-second preview. So
this is the first time I've watched this, so I didn't know there was this much fluff at the beginning.
Is get into the habit of doing this literally every morning. So from marching now, I'm just going to show you the first move coming up. Okay. We're just going to do straight leg kicks. We're just going to do this for a duration of 60 seconds, as simple as that. So let's just start now. Now, the reason we're doing this move is it's multi-compound. You're working every single muscle group, so just keep going. And I'm going to give you a tip now. Time restricted. Eating is amazing. What I want you to do, have your last meal 3 hours before bedtime and delay your breakfast until 12 hours is cleared. What this does is it really helps to control your blood sugar levels. It's also a really good way to do fat burning as well. And of course, great thing is you're resting, you're sleeping, so it's the ideal time to do it in the evening all the way through to the morning. And this is all about taking control. Start feeling fabulous. So let's just keep going. You're doing really well. Got the last 20 seconds. Keep your back straight and just feel that working through the tummy. We're working the arms, legs. Here are just some amazing results. You can always head to my website to see loads more transformations. And let's just keep that going.
Okay.
That's good. Incredible. Well done. Let's go 3, take it 2, and 1. So the second move is, all I want you to do is just step back. So it's like doing a lunge. We're just taking that foot behind, you're picking your
that was harder than it looked like it was going to be, but I don't normally do them for that long.
So again, here I'm doing a multi-compound move. I'm working your upper body, I'm working your lower body, I'm working your core. I'm getting your heart rate up, I'm increasing your calorie burn. So this is a really good tip, a really simple one. Just use cinnamon, as it really helps to control your blood sugars. And sprinkle it on your porridge if you're having toast. You can have a little bit on, say, like peanut butter, sprinkle a little bit on top also.
I am using cinnamon. I have it in my hot chocolates.
So with this exercise, let's just keep going. You're halfway through. Keep that upper body nice and straight, so you lunge back. And we're also thinking about the muscles you're working now. You're working the shoulders,
clicking a bit.
We're working through your core and through the lower body. And
Probably because I haven't been doing any of this stuff for a while.
If you're going through the menopause and you're struggling with weight loss, I have got a 21-day online course. I'll talk more about it at the end of this video. So let's just keep that going, and let's just do
So she is trying to sell
5
stuff.
seconds. That's good. You're not doing any repeaters today. We'll then be going on to the third move, 2 and 1. All right, so the next move is just standing as if you're about to sprint. We're going to do 30 seconds on one leg, then 30 on the other.
Right.
So we're going to come into position. So literally, it's as if now, and you might want to bring that, if you find it hard with coordination, just start doing the legs and add in the arms. So we are doing this for 30 seconds on one side, then 30 on the other. Let's just keep going. So tummy is tight, so it's as if you're sprinting. I'm working
Tummy
your
is
abs,
tight.
your thighs, increasing your calorie burn. That's good. And my other tip is make exercise part of your daily routine and do cardio toning. Now, cardio toning, not many people do this. This is what you are doing right now. This is where I use these uniquely in my workouts. It's about doing toning, change techniques on the other leg. So we're doing cardio, so I'm getting your heart rate up, but I'm also toning through those muscles at the same time. Doing really well. Let's just go for it. Let's sprint it out, and we've got last 15 seconds coming up from now. And just think, you are investing in your health, and what's great here is we are really speeding up that metabolism, which gets affected with the decline of estrogen going through the menopause, but we're reversing that by speeding things back up. 2 and 1. Amazing. Okay. So the last move coming up, so we've just got 60 seconds left of training, see? And I bet you're already feeling really re-energized and ready for the day. So this one is status lunge. The great thing here is we are working 2 planes of motion. We are working a lateral and a rotational. Bring the arm across, we're working every single muscle group through the body. So the other thing to look at is your diet, and I talk about this a lot more on my 21-day online plan, and specifically give you a diet plan, so every day I tell you what to eat. But what is really important is you want to make sure you have a diet that is rich high in fibre and have lots of your healthy fats. We don't want processed foods, we want to avoid things like sugar as well. All right, that's good. Let's just keep that going. So you've got last 25 seconds.
Sugar is my main issue.
And you know, the menopause doesn't have to be a time of our life where we then think, that's it, we're never going to look or feel great again. Far from it, it's just about taking control. And as we all know, exercise and diet is the key to everything for good health, for looking and feeling our best. All right, let's go 5, take it 4, go 3, 2 and 1. Amazing, well done. So what we're going to do now, I'm going to...
Right. Feeling a touch wheezy after that, but it's to be expected. Definitely a bit puffed. This is not a bad thing. Anyhow, the other thing I have been doing, which I think I may have mentioned in the past, is translating my footwear. So I've been doing barefoot now around the home for a while. I also do, sorry about that, I've changed my footwear. I've got 2 pairs of barefoot shoes. So this is one of them. These are my Vivo barefoot. Taking a little bit to get used to. They're a bit different from my other ones. The other ones are cheap, crappy ones from Amazon. They're not holding up well at all. So just grab them. I'm using them out when I'm out in the garden. So this is a cheap, crappy one from Amazon. Brand is Bear Trek, and basically the sole is coming away from the actual shoe in a couple of places. So you can maybe be able to see there, just right in that corner. And the little bit of vinyl from there is also coming away from the mesh fabric. So I've got to get myself some shoe glue and fix that. I've also got a pair of Zero shoes coming from America. I did have a pair that arrived. The only problem was that although they were the size that it said I should get, Unfortunately, it was too small, so I've sold those ones on Trade Me for less than I paid for them, of course. But I have got a new pair coming on the way. So one thing I have noticed is I've got more of a gap between my big toes now. So you can probably see there. I can spread my toes more. The left foot is still a lot less responsive, but in general it's a lot better than it was. I'm hoping that this will also bring my arches back into play, because those had flattened out, which they're not supposed to do. And I have noticed that although I still have hip problems and knee problems from time to time, I don't have them anywhere near as much. So I am hopeful that I'm going to end up in a situation where overall my health improves because of all these different things that I'm doing. So I'm also taking a bucket load of supplements, most of which were recommended either online or by my GP. I've run them all past my GP and he's fine with them. So at least that's one good thing. I'm not just doing it without some guidance. One of the things I am taking at the moment is red clover to help with the COVID recovery. It's supposed to help with lung stuff, and it also helps to stop the thickening of the blood that COVID can cause. Once I finish that, then I'm going to be changing over to nattokinase, which is the one that my GP actually recommended, which also works on the blood thinning side of things. And as well as that, it helps, apparently, this is according to my doctor, it also helps with getting rid of the spike proteins. So, and I'm probably going to add some serapeptase in there to help to deal with all the old scar tissue and shit that I've got running around. So, yeah, that's basically it for me for today. I'm not sure if I'll be back tomorrow or not. It's already going to depend on what my son's up to, because it's still school holidays, so he's still running around. And the other one is also at home, looking for a job. But we have determined that basically rotating shift work does not work for him. He has a poor sleep cycle already, and that just totally fucked it up. Excuse the language. So, yeah. But that is it. I will see you guys next time. Worst case scenario, it'll be after the colonoscopy. Probably a day or so after, so that I've got time to recover. But it may be before then. We'll just see how things run. Have a great week, and we will see you later. Bye.